like to call myself a self-styled digital nomad, capable of surviving anywhere in the world as long as I have an internet connection and a power source and food, because you can eat the internet and technology is not sufficiently developed that you can download food. Why hasn't anyone created a 3D printer that uses edible, nutritious materials? Even if I've only been to 6 cities in one country, as per the current all-time data on my Google Maps, the internet has kept me in touch with the global village and they with me. Despite where one is in the world, we're all equidistantly a click away, and that is the geometry of the internet. As a blogger, I want to say I primarily write for myself. I am landlord of this tangle of words, and you are here at my invitation. I have on occasion mentioned that I post the kind of content that I would like to see. So not only do I write for myself, I also write for someone who would be interested in what I have to share, even when it's only just a future version of me. When I initially started my blog over 10 years ago, I would get some interesting responses from people abroad who discovered that I lived and published my blog from Zimbabwe in Africa, such as how I accessed the internet, how frequently I saw lions and other wildlife. How come my English was so good? I kid you not. I answered good-naturedly and joked about some of the stereotypes perpetuated by movies. From those early interactions, I saw the need to share my lived experiences with the world as a way of offering a glimpse into my reality. How despite the differences we share, some basic things are the same. We even watch and enjoy the very same movies and books, which is another reason behind my review section. I recall after one of my very first reviews, someone was surprised and curious that I'd seen a blockbuster movie that had just premiered. I mean, yeah, we've got cinemas too. With the world becoming more connected, people are better informed, there's access to information. A couple of clicks and you could know more about something or somewhere than you did before. One reason I encourage people to blog is that the digital space is not a vacuum. When you're not actively putting anything out there, others will take up the space, and that's what becomes the narrative. I still find it crazy how my stats indicate that I get the most traffic outside the continent, with the exception being in June when the Winter ABC Festival brings together African digital storytellers. Then the other African countries feature more prominently at the top of the list. Knowing that I have a global audience has also impacted on how I create my content, the picture I paint. When asked about what I write about, I call it the beauty and the chaos of the place I call home. I acknowledge it's not perfect, but it's home and it has its moments, good, bad, and ugly. As a celebration of the global village, I would appreciate it if you shared any interesting things you've come to learn about Zimbabwe and Africa through my blog.